Tell them you'll give them Wampanoag for their chi-chis.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Catherine.
Speaking.
Hi, Catherine. This is Joe Dawkins. You responded to the Craigslist ad that I had posted for the Adopt a Prisoner program. You wanted more information on?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have just a few minutes, or I guess sometimes it takes a little more than a few minutes, but to kind of go over the details of the program?
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean,
I didn't know if you guys were for real or not.
Oh no, we are absolutely real. Unfortunately, I don't know if you ever heard of the place, but the Red Box Chili Pepper Correctional Facility in Roy, New Mexico. It was in the news. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It might be off your radar, but anyways, around here it's a big deal. Basically, they had some major funding cut, so like major funding cut due to it's basically the warden and some of the other people involved. There's a lot of corruption, so their federal money got cut, but their federal money can be used on these prisoners in a different way. Now, we did relocate as many as we could, but we went and we found some of these other level prisoners that we come up with a very unique program. This isn't the first time it's been done, and they did it in Florida back in the late 90s, and it worked out pretty good, so we're giving it a shot again. So officially they would still be prisoners, right, officially, but they have monitoring systems on them which allow us to make sure that they're staying within the realms of your dwelling, basically. So
yeah.
And so, you let me just ask you some questions real quick, and then we'll go on to the next step, which is, you do have a room that would be dedicated to them available, or no?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Does the room have window access? It does. It's okay if it does, or if it did.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, that's okay. We just have to make sure that one of the monitoring systems is placed outside the window, so it's basically, you know how they have like the invisible fences for dogs, right?
Yeah.
Very similar setup. Very similar. It's just we got to make sure we kind of circle your house with it, because they're not allowed to leave the house except for on medical emergencies, which is the exception. So, okay. Well,
But if they smoke, can they go outside and smoke, or?
Actually, in all the prisons now, at least in our state, they're not allowed to smoke. So most of these prisoners are non-smokers, and unless you're bringing them in cigarettes, because you'll be the one bringing in the supplies, basically. Unless you're bringing them in cigarettes, they won't have access to cigarettes.
Oh, okay.
So even if they wanted to smoke, as long as you're not bringing them cigarettes, and the thing is we're always just a phone call away. If there's something they're doing that they're not supposed to be doing, you could always contact us and let us know. So, I mean, it's not like you're out high and dry. There's always somebody that you can contact. So that's just basically we have to empty this prison because of that mass corruption. If you weren't paying attention to the news, it was pretty bad. They were doing basically pit fighting with prisoners, where just like chicken fighting, like cockfighting, like literally cockfighting. They would like tape razor blades to them, and the guards would sit and bet.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they were doing that. There was several cases of guards raping prisoners. And there were actually there was the federally sponsored money that was bringing in toilet paper. They were actually taking it and then selling it to the local restaurants around the place. So there hadn't been toilet paper in that prison in over 4 years. Not a single piece.
Disgusting.
Yes, horrible.
I'll look it up later.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It's all you got to do is type in Roy, New Mexico prison corruption, and Red Box Chili Pepper Correctional Facility pops up. It was some of the worst I've ever seen, and I'm somebody who's involved in these kind of cases a lot. So, anyways, the next part is kind of interesting. We do have in the other room. We do have several of the prisoners, because we find that the best way to do this, because think of it this way. If you were to get a new dog, would you just want a dog to show up at your door, or would you want to have met the dog and, in this case, speak with the dog and know that, it's somebody that seems, a dog that seems something good for you, right? This is a very similar type of situation. Basically, we have right now we have 6 inmates that are waiting to speak with you, and then you just ask general questions. I will be here, also kind of steering the conversation, making sure that they're honest with you, because we have had cases where an inmate says, "Oh yeah, I'm in here for tax evasion," and we're in there for like car theft. So I got to make sure that they're honest with you, and they have to answer any questions you ask them, and they may have questions for you as well. And these aren't inmates you have to take in; these are just ones that we want to do a quick interview process with you and just see if any of them click, because we don't want to put an inmate in. We don't want to adopt out an inmate to somebody who don't want that inmate. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and. All right. This inmate's name, and I'm for both your sake and their sake, I'm just going to use first names. I'm sure that you appreciate that. So, Catherine, I believe they're connecting Bill. Bill, are you there?
Hey, yo, what's happening?
All right, Bill. This is Catherine. Bill already kind of knows the ropes because he's done this. He's done this with a few other people that we're looking to adopt. So go ahead. If you guys have questions, feel free.
Yeah,
Hi,
absolutely.
Bill.
Yes, hi, Catherine. How's it going for you today?
Pretty good. Can't complain. I'm in Arizona, so it's pretty hot here. So.
Awesome. I'll make a bet you're hotter. But, anyways, first of all, that I guess part of the background of me is, unfortunately, I am in this prison and I might be serving a life sentence, so I need to get out. And part of my life sentence, I guess I'd prefer not to tell you, if that would be okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, I'll tell
Yeah,
her.
you got to be completely honest, Bill.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to be honest with me, Bill.
You
Man,
will get
keep
shocked
those stun
again.
guns away.
Yep.
Fuck that shit.
Hey,
God
Bill,
damn
watch
it.
your mouth. Catherine is a woman, and you have to be respectful, and they will shock you again if you keep that behavior up. So go ahead.
Fine. Well, you're not going to carry those stun guns around, are you?
No.
I might have one.
Yeah, well, Catherine, if you want one, we can get you one of the high-power industrial ones, but he will have the shockers all over his system, like on his main arteries, like little clips, and it's because if he goes past the boundaries, he will go about 1 foot and fall down, and then instantly we're alerted, and he will be out the whole time. So you'll be all right. But if you feel safer with one of or maybe just a button that could activate it, would you be interested in that, Catherine? Maybe one of the buttons that could activate the shockers that are on him.
I guess we'd have to see how it works.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, we don't want to put somebody in your house who would make you feel uncomfortable, but it's an option. We in Florida they did that, and it's definitely something that's worth looking at. But we don't have to discuss that now. This is about you guys. So go ahead, Catherine. Do you have questions?
Anyways, the reason why I'm in here is due to the fact of digging up graves, robbing them, and kind of, how to put it, ejaculating all over the corpses, and fucking them, bringing them home, saran wrapping them, lubing them up, making them look pretty, dressing them up, things like that. So, I mean, it's not like I killed them, they were already dead, and when I was taking them out, their head was bobbing up and down like they wanted it. So, I mean, they were smiling at me. And part of the other thing is also money laundering, unfortunately. I am a very high addict to bath salts. I don't know if you have those at your home or not, and if you would be willing to get those.
No, I don't.
I would like to interject if I could. Yes, Catherine, you would never want to be involved in any kind of giving them something that's inappropriate. Just if you don't pick Bill, I can't really say. It's up to you. But whoever you pick, or if you do pick anyone at all, there is a certain list of things that you can get them with the money that we supply you for their supplies, and there's a list of things that you can't. And bath salts is off the list nowadays. 2 years
I'd
ago,
just
that
like to
got
take a
taken
bath
off.
with bath salts.
Yeah, well, you're gonna.
Well,
Have...
I don't really think that Bill and I would be a good match.
Okay. Well, Bill, we're gonna go
Okay, well,
ahead.
may I ask her real quick what side her window was on? Is it like the north, the east, the south, the west?
I'm sorry, Bill. Why is that?
It's just Mike the Ike, the taxi driver, kind of needs to know so he can, come visit me. And it's not going to be that last incident, where I had a taxi driver drive into the wall to break me out.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Bill. We're gonna go ahead and disconnect Bill now. Yeah. All right. You there, Catherine?
Hey, sluts.
I hate to interrupt you, but is this like a joke?
No, not at all. Bill has been somebody that has been okayed for the program, but I have dealt with Bill personally, and I'm not entirely sure why he was allowed. I'm going to be completely honest with you there. I'm not allowed to put my opinion out too much, but Bill, most of these guys are very minor crimes that don't carry a lot of years. Bill isn't somebody who's a violent criminal, and that is probably why he's on this program, but in all reality, I wouldn't want him living at my house. So, all right, let me go ahead and get Dwight. Dwight, are you there? Okay.
Yeah, hello.
All right, Dwight. This is Catherine. Go ahead. I mean, you two can go ahead if you got any questions.
You got any question? What was this lady's name? Catherine?
Yeah, Catherine.
Catherine.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hi,
you
Dwight.
got. How you doing?
Good, thanks.
You got any questions for me or anything?
Well, I guess the first thing would probably be is, what are you serving time for?
All right. Let me tell you they called it like public nuisance or something. I don't quite understand what they charged me with, but what had happened is there was this park over by my house, and I used to go there and take pictures of all the hot moms and stuff around, which I don't think is illegal to take pictures of people in a public place. But what I would do is go back to my house, and I would do the Photoshop of my head and their head and put them on people, I guess they were fornicating. And I would go back to the park, and I'd have the all wrapped up and put in a little envelope, and I would give it to the kids, and I'd say, hey, this is for your mommy. Go give this to your mommy. And I don't know, a couple of the ladies didn't like the fact that I had imposed their heads and made it look like we were having some sex.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, they didn't like it, and they told the cops. I didn't think it was illegal. I just, it was kind of those people that do the caricature drawings and stuff. At the amusement parks and stuff. It was kind of like that in my eyes, but they said it was super illegal.
Yeah, just so you know, Catherine, his charge is actually pretty minor. He actually is already a year and a half into his 2.5-year sentence. So, I guess if the parole board denied him, there would be another 2.5 years maximum that he could serve. But
well, I mean, it's not my fault that two of the kids, they opened the envelope. I never said it was for them. It was for mommy.
yeah,
And they opened it up and they saw mommy getting drilled by Uncle Dwight. And
yeah. So yeah, basically it was an indecency type of charge. So it's
I don't have to tell her about the other charge, do I?
You should, yes. I mean, officially, this one has been.
They
This
picked
one
me up.
is gone, but
They picked me up for prostitution also.
yeah. So he. These are older charges. This is kind of why he got 2.5 years, because normally that kind of charge might get you a year or something. But he did have a prior for male
Well,
prostitution.
they said because I was fucking the older ladies and taking senior citizens'
Dwight,
money that it was a higher crime.
Dwight, please use proper language.
Why?
Yeah,
Which of the three of us never heard the word fucking before?
It's true, but if you're trying to get adopted out, the best thing to do is be on your best behavior.
Hey, Catherine, have you ever done any of the fucking?
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect Dwight. I am so sorry about that, Catherine. I'm going to go ahead and connect Rob. Rob's a fairly normal guy. I like Rob. So, Rob, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
This is Catherine.
It's hi, Catherine. How you doing? So we're gonna go 3 packs, and then you'll go dark for a little bit while I talk to Catherine.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, good.
All right, I'm
So
gonna
hey,
mute Al.
so hi, Catherine. How you doing?
Good, thanks.
Great. I think it's really wonderful that you want to be involved in the adopted prisoner program. I'm psyched to get out. I don't want to be in here anymore, and don't think I deserve to be in here. I think it's really important that I get out. So I have some questions for you. Do you have a big house?
It's large enough.
Okay, great. Will I have my own room? It's really important that I have my own space. I need personal space, and that'd be really nice.
Yes, you would have your own room.
Okay, great. Now, I would really like it if you would help me get rehabilitated. Can you help me get rehabilitated, Catherine? I really want to become a better person.
I don't think I'm equipped for that, Rob.
But you do want to adopt a prisoner, right? You want one of us to be in your home. You want obviously the financial benefits of it. So wouldn't it be good if you gave back a little bit? I was thinking because in here, it's difficult to get cigarettes, and I was hoping that you could get me cigarettes.
No, I don't think so, Rob. I have a non-smoking home.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't need to smoke them. I don't need to smoke them. You just bring them to me, and I'll use them for other things. Because I'm gonna get released back to the prison to see a lot of my friends here, especially T-Bone. Well, he's sort of my pimp. He kind of owns me, and even if I get out, I kind of go back to him. And so you give me the cigarettes, and I put them in my ass hole. I shove them up my ass hole, and then I go back to T-Bone, and I put him through the little holes, and I pay off what I owe him.
You know what?
I need you to help
Rob?
me pay off what I owe him. Catherine?
You know, Rob,
Yes?
I was interested in this because I've seen a lot of people not get a lot of breaks when they were growing up.
Oh, I'm going to get a break, Catherine.
You know,
I'm going to get my goddamn legs broken.
I don't think this is funny.
It's not going to be funny when T-Bone breaks my fucking legs. I need you to give me cigarettes.
I don't think so, Rob. I think this is over.
No.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed yourself.
Hey, what about me?
Cigarettes. Shove them up your ass and bring them into your house for me.
You guys really think this is funny?
All right, we're going to go ahead and get Mike now. Rob, that was good. Mike, go ahead.
Hello, Catherine. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. So, are you still interested, or are you not at this point not giving a shit?
I just think I think this is a joke, and
I do have one question for you. Are you DTF?
what's that? My DPS.
Yeah, down the fuck?
Have a good night.
That's bullshit.
Sorry,
Why is Mike allowed to ask her to fuck and I'm not?
I got fucking stunned for life.
Good, Rob. Very good. I knew she wasn't sticking around much longer because by the time I passed her to Rob, she's like, okay.